everybody, I'm Amy Keller and I'm your independent Norwex sales consultant. Today we're talking microfiber. Yeah, microfiber. You know, it's really kind of like the cornerstone of Norwex, and it's what allows us to clean everything so amazingly well using pretty much just water. No harsh chemicals, no toxic chemicals anywhere to be found. And I love it. So I want to talk to you a little bit about microfiber and about some of the differences in microfibers because they're truly not all the same. For microfiber to be microfiber, it has to be 1/6 the width of a human hair or less. And so you may see microfiber out and about. You know, there's a lot of different places selling it and things like that. But I am going to tell you that microfiber is not all created equal. What Norwex has done is they have gone above and beyond. And they have this amazing microfiber that is 1/200th the width of a human hair. Oh yeah, you heard me right. 1/200th the width of a human hair. Now, I don't know how they do that because it is so unbelievably tiny, but it's so amazing that they do because that gives me and you unbelievable cleaning power. Now, when you take a microfiber cloth and you take all those microfibers and weave them all together, you get all this grabby, trappy, holdy, amazing power, and that means amazing clean. Every single one of those little microfibers that we weave into our cloths has all these little claws on them. And so they grab, trap, and hold everything, and you wipe across, and you have a clean surface. No more grit, no more grime, no more grease, no more bacteria, no more proteins, no more gunk, no more ugh. I love it. I mean, it's totally awesome. That means a healthier family, a healthier home, a cleaner home, and it's just using Norwex and water, which is pretty cool. So I want to talk about a couple of our cloths today. The first one we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about our Enviro cloth. All of our cloths are actually labeled. So this is our Enviro cloth. You can find it right on the label. This cloth is really like the cornerstone of Norwex, and it does so much. I mean, it is unbelievable. You can use this in your bathroom, in your kitchen, in your car, in your, everywhere, your family room. You can use it on your windows. You can use it outside. You can use it on doors. You can use it on cabinets. You can use it on your stainless. I mean, like literally, it's this unbelievable list. All you do with this cloth is you get this cloth wet, you wring it out like this, and then you fold it up. And you fold it like this in half, and like this in half, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 clean surfaces, and you go to work. The best way to use it is to use it flat like this across your surface, and that's how you're gonna get things the cleanest. Now this cloth is pretty amazing. Remember I told you our microfiber is 1/200th the width of a human hair. This cloth right here, if you unraveled it, it would stretch from Canada into the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah. 10 million feet of microfiber. I can't even believe it. I mean, it's crazy. This cloth right here, 10 million feet. Now what Norwex does though is that they don't stop there. They wove microsilver into this cloth. And you know that because it says backlock on it. Let me find the label here. It says backlock on here. Backlock means that there's microsilver in the cloth. Now if you know anything about silver, it's very antimicrobial. It's been used for hundreds and hundreds of years to kill things, bacteria, proteins, to keep things sanitary. And so when you weave microsilver into this cloth, what happens is it doesn't smell. When you hang this up to dry, it purifies itself as it's drying. So you clean everything, you go to the sink, you put it under warm water, kind of rub it together a little bit. I usually wring it out. I rinse it out again with hot water, kind of wring it out a little bit, rub it together, wring it out one more time, and hang it up to dry. And when I come back, it's amazingly cleaner than you would ever think because you've already used it. It's no more of those stinky washcloths, those stinky sponges, none of that stuff. It's gone. I don't use those anymore. And I love it. So that's our Enviro cloth, and this is what I use for just all kinds of stuff. It's amazing. Now, I oftentimes pair this with our window cloth, and we've talked about that a little bit. This is that same amazing microfiber. The difference is that this one's really silky. It's got like a really silky texture, and so when you use this one, you don't use this wet. You don't get it wet first. You actually take this and dry things. So if there's something that you want to be really, really shiny, clean it with your Enviro cloth, dry it with your window cloth, hang them both up afterward, and call it a day. It's amazing. So those two cloths are kind of like, those are our basic package, and to me, those are ones I can't live without. EnviroCloth and our window cloth. Both of these have backlock in them. They both say it on the tag, backlock here. It says window on here, so you know exactly what you're dealing with. Those two things, basic package, everybody needs them. Now we've got a couple other things. Since we're in my kitchen, I'm just gonna grab a couple of the other things that I use all the time. So let me grab these here real quick. I'm gonna get these real fast. I use these daily in my kitchen. The first thing is my kitchen cloth. Now this one's a little bit smaller. I kind of want to see if I can show you the difference. I don't know if you can really see through. You really can't quite see through, but this one, you might be able to see that there's ridges on this. Can you see that? This one, no ridges. This is our EnviroCloth right here. This is our kitchen cloth, and these ridges right here are pretty amazing because what they do is they grab, trap, and hold all those crumbs. I mean, I don't know about you, but I have 3 girls. They are a mess. And so we have crumbs all over the place. And so with this, I don't have to worry about anything sticking on the surface because it has a little bit more abrasive texture. So like all the Nutella that my one daughter gets stuck on there and things, gets it right off. And then I take this and all I do is I just run over to the sink, rinse it out with warm water, wring it out, rinse it out with warm water, wring it out, hang it up. And it's good to go. 24 hours later, it is antibacterialized. I don't have to worry about it. One time I had one that like I kind of thought smelled and I was gonna wash it. And then I came back to get it to wash it a couple days later and it smelled great, which was really crazy to me. So pretty amazing for sure. And so that's one of my favorite things. Kitchen cloths, they come in just about any color you could possibly imagine. Still the same microfiber, just a little bit different weave. If I could show you, I can't quite get the light to shine through here, but I promise you this is a lot thinner weave, so it's easier to get all of the food and stuff out of here, which is pretty awesome for your kitchen. This is our dishcloth. And I'm gonna just hold this up for you because you can see that it's a really light weave, okay? This is actually a nylon dishcloth. It's a little caught there. Nylon dishcloth. Now, this thing looks huge and it looks really crazy, but I'll tell you what, it took me like a week to get used to this and now it's one of my favorite things. I use this every day when I do my dishes. It totally doesn't smell. I love that. It smells like not at all, and it is amazing with getting everything off. I use this with our dish soap, our hand dishwashing soap, and it just cleans everything really, really super easy. So this cloth, I love, dries out super easy. I hang it over my sink, and it is like unreal. This isn't microfiber, but it is so great, and I highly recommend it if you're somebody who ever does dishes. And I threw away all my sponges. I threw away everything that was gross in my dishwashing armament, and this is what I use now. Now, I also want to show you this kitchen cloth. This actually comes in a towel too, so let me grab that real quick. These towels are also amazing. Here's my towel, obviously much bigger. I use this for drying my all my dishes. I use this for washing hands. I use it for all kinds of things, and these don't smell either, which is crazy to me because we used to have towels in here that they would smell so bad. And so I'm super happy to have found these because I literally just got rid of all my other towels because I always felt like we were just like throwing germs on them. We're not doing that anymore. So that little combo right there comes in kitchen cloth, kitchen towel set, or you can get a trio of the kitchen cloths, which I highly recommend because you will love these things and you will use them every single day of your life. So all kinds of different colors. You can mix and match. You can get whatever you want for your house, and definitely worth it. And then the last one I want to talk about today is our dust mitt. This thing is amazing. I'm going to try to get this a little bit closer too because I want you to see that it is so luxurious. I mean, this is like such a wonderful pile. It's the same on both sides. And it's nice because it, you know, it holds on to you. So it's pretty cool as far as like, especially for my my banisters and stuff like that. I feel like I can get a really good clean. This grabs, traps, and holds everything just like all of our other microfiber. And it's just wonderful. This is anti-bac as well, so you don't have to worry about it getting stinky or anything like that. I forgot to say that, but the kitchen cloths are also anti-bac, so they've got all that backlock stuff in there and all the microfiber or micro silver stuff and all that. So all of these items are just really going to make a huge difference in your lives. With this, you aren't going to have to dust as often, and it's just going to wipe everything off the surface. I can't tell you how much I love this thing. I love it too because my kids actually love love dusting now. And that makes it a lot easier for me too. So not that I make them do it all the time, but sometimes I do. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more information about our microfiber and what it has to offer. Please let me know any questions you have, and I'll look forward to talking to you. Thanks. I can't get this to turn off, but I will.